It is going to be a close one based on everything we have seen so far. Team BSK in the EU Opens have performed brilliantly in their time. They have looked excellent at times. In particular, Rusty's a player that many are saying is next up. But out of nowhere, 2 Danes, 1 Bruv yesterday. As we see there from HB, one of the Danes reminding us already what they can do.
Yeah, well, that's how you bring it out. Get the kickoff plays, get the ball. Wow. I mean, this was a team that really shook us yesterday. We would not expect them to be as good as they were.
It certainly helps, doesn't it? It keeps that momentum ticking along. You don't want to be losing the first game, feeling a little bit stiff and slow. Instead, they've slammed straight back into it. Now it's HB, the man who got that goal, is caught into that one. Pisky here on the right side. Tempo and Acro go up. And I just remembered, actually, that we were told yesterday that it was AB, wasn't it? So we should probably say that as Tempo gets the goal from AB's assist.
That's a very British thing of just, here is literally how it is spelled out.
I remembered 30 seconds in. That's good speed.
I was about to go with you. I didn't know to bring it up or just to go with you. Usually I just go with you. As here's another player that we've never had any issues with the name pronunciation of. Mozzarella now moves on in. A minefield in this one. Acro, very low boost. AB's on his way. Reset, goes beneath the challenge and fakes them out.
Wow.
This is domination.
Yeah, AB is certainly testing their defense right now. Clean, Meki. Oh, fakes the reset completely. Makes them look like fools. What a start.
And that's kind of the way to spin to this point. 2 Danes, 1 Bruv are just the faster team, and sometimes Rocket League is that simple.
Yeah, definitely. They're controlling the boost better as well. The decision-making has been perfect. Tempo misses that one. AB was ready for it. Like I say, the decision-making has been perfect. Beautiful fake. Eventually, though, it does into a little bit of trouble, and Mozzarella squeezes it in. And that was one mistake too many.
Yeah, that one goes down as a whoopsie. I think this is a technical term for it. They just could not recover after that mistake. Tried their best. And 2 goals, minute and a half, suddenly looks a lot more tantalizing if you're BSK.
The BSK, we have seen things from. Rusty's in particular. He's the name that keeps getting mentioned. AB up against Pisky. Pisky to the back wall, gets the reset. Can't do too much more with it. Acro pulls off Tempo. And using all of his boost, is able to steer this one away. And you mentioned yesterday, or you mentioned last game, sorry, that AB slowed down after game 1 yesterday. Is that going to be the case here?
All right, now it's Tempo on his way in. Backboard, double tap. Of course it was. It was automatic.
And that's the sort of goal that you see them sink time after time after time, 100 times in a row. Not as simple as Tempo made it look there. There's another great assist from Acro too.
I think that's important to note as well during tournaments of these are not teams looking to try and get through to a top 4. You're not usually you can do that by playing solid Rocket League, you know, consistent Rocket League. But to win a tournament, even with your KCs of the world not involved in this one, you need to peak. And you've got to give yourself the chance to do that, as what a pass that is. Mozzarella on a dime for him.
Yeah, well played, Rusty's. He got the first touch, followed it through. The reset, I'm not sure AB backed him to get it. Used every ounce of boost. And Mozzarella made no mistake with a clean finish. It hasn't looked like it so far, but maybe that's the moment that starts to change. Rusty's has a chance again to chase this ball down. Tempo gets it past him, though, and suddenly Acro is clearing a path for Tempo. He gets the reset. He uses the reset well. Onto the back wall. Here comes AB. Not going to miss. And just when there's some momentum for Team BSK, it is stolen.
Mozzarella completely bought it. Thought he had to try and save. Didn't realize it was going to hit the crossbar. And he was completely wrong. Who is right now the big danger for 2 Danes, 1 Bruv. They need to figure out some way of dealing with his air dribbles, but they're still finding plenty of their own goals.
They haven't seen it too many, though, don't forget. It's been pretty clean up to this point. 4 2 Danes, 1 Bruv, and that's the cleanest of them all. Is that going to go straight in? Yes, it is!
Oh my goodness, Acro.
What?
And Rusty's is completely convinced it's a 50. It is the perfect situation to try and 50 it, and he still had the flip.
Team BSK are trying to pull out all the stops, and they're not reverting within their shells, which I respect. These pre-jumps coming in, the attacks are still ongoing, and that becomes a question for the next 50 seconds of how good is the 2 Danes, 1 Bruv game management. If they can manage the game against Gentlemen yesterday, they can do it here, you think, but not with that 50 loss. And now we're going to have a photo finish.
Oh, yeah, Acro. He went for a big win. He got a big loss. That's not what you need to do if you're the last one back. Great read, though, to try and get the dunk.
And to me, it was still AB that was the real pendulum swinger there between the three players.
Here we go to game number 3. Must win here if you are Team BSK, who would have come in as a massive favorite.
Oh, man.
And it is drifting away.
Oh, man. It's exactly how game 1 started. The goal wasn't quite as beautiful, but it was just as well worked. Acro getting the ball towards AB, who made no mistake there. It must be such a dagger into your confidence.
It really must be, but I mean, if there was any VOD review, I feel like the infield pass would not have been a shock from 2 Danes 1 Bruv. It was being spammed like a Hadouken yesterday. Oh, okay, Rusties, we see you. That's brilliant.
It's brilliant, but look at this pass from Pisky. It was an awkward angle for him to get. He had to do so much maneuvering in the air to get the power on that ball just to reach Rusties.
Everyone's failing their mechanics so well that the next player thinks, oh my goodness, that's a lovely play for me to go and do some mechanics. And then we just continue the cycle on. Just wait to see who can regain that rhythm when you're playing this game. Rusties looking to do exactly that. Stealing, immediate challenge. And Pisky was pretty close to getting wiped out, straight to the path of tempo. Yet again, just wasting it, and you can't do that. Tempo's too good.
Yeah, to the ceiling, to the flip reset. It's the move that Juicy has been using a lot in recent times. Tempo nails it there, and Mozzarella commits the cardinal sin of letting the ball go underneath him. As soon as that happens, you are in serious trouble.
Well, it's only a matter of time for one of these plays that's just inviting outplays. Tempo's
it's gotta be.
He's at boost, so he's going to leave it for Acro. 2-goal lead established.
Huge demo there from Acro on the goalkeeper. And then he's the one who turns around and gets the goal as well. Doubly insulting there from the Englishman. Like, you know, you were saying earlier on, I don't think they should change their plan. Now they should change their plan.
Now they should.
Big
I don't think this was the plan earlier.
No, big looping solo plays are not working. That's better from Mozzarella. Get him, well done. Pisky gets the goal, but Mozzarella changes the pace.
Oh, that was a horror. I was on the POV of the defender the entire time. That was horrible because you could hear, you have to keep ball cam on more or less. So you can only hear the intended demo / bump. You jump, you hope. Just nothing else. Tempo did try, but Pisky, easy enough goal for him. And we're back within 1.
Yeah, and it's a decent kickoff this time for Team BSK, and they've been losing them throughout this series, but it's thrown away by Rusties. It might be a goal. It is a goal. It's well worked and finished, but that touch was not great.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't get to see it on this replay, but it's yet again BSK hitting the ball for the sake of hitting the ball. I don't understand why they are hitting the ball first opportunity every single time. It's like they are fighting a ghost.
It's a sign of maybe the pressure getting to them, because this is not the Team BSK we expected to see. As all credits to 2 Danes 1 Bruv, but so far it's been quite disappointing. This could be a very undisappointing goal. A lovely touch there to skin that one onto the backboard. And understandably now they're full sending everything. But it's looking like they're going to be staring down the barrel of needing 4 games in a row for Team BSK. And they can theoretically do it, but only if 2 Danes 1 Bruv stop playing as well as they are.
Oh, they're playing with the food at the moment. And this is the highest pressure of situations. Trying to sit around on BSK's POV at the moment. They're sitting so deep. You know, there's usually 2 positions that you take in this, and it's the one where you think your teammate's going to win it, and the one where you think your teammate's going to lose it. It's always like they're expecting their first man to lose.
Well, so far, they've not been wrong too often.
Oh, hello.
Mozzarella gets a huge pinch on that one. AB's awkward underneath it, but again, that's the consistency. The team comms as well there. For AB not to rush there, they must still be communicating well, even at this late, potentially stage in the series.
Maybe did leave that. Acro wasn't quite available to take over for him. Tempo clears long to an AB that's very low boost. Rusties does not know that, however, and now there's a demo on the 3rd man. They might be able to try and break away, but Pisky backflip. They're going to have to leave it for Mozzarella, and everyone's already back respawned, so it was not even a half chance, maybe a quarter chance they would have had there, but got to take everything at this point. That one's on target, and somehow, some way, it snuck through.
Yeah, I don't quite know how this one's gone in. Pisky clean touch, keeps himself going. Gets the flick over. Tempo would have expected to have got something on that one, and Acro couldn't quite believe that suddenly he was being called into action on the goal line. 1-1. 1-0, sorry.
Maybe back pass to his favorite teammate, himself. Time for the outplay. Yeah, Rusty's is having none of it. Immediate challenge. Not letting you get away with that one. Tempo though looking for AB. No, he's going to keep going. Good challenge win. And almost managed to sneak straight across Rusty's. That's in!
Again, a moment that looked like pretty much nothing. It's clean in the opposite corner. That touch from Rusty's, and then Mozzarella tried to get something on it, but it wasn't happening. Then he bumped Rusty's as well. I think the ball was already going in. But it showed the desperation that BSK had there. They should have been safe from that situation. The decision-making should have been better. But credit to 2 Danes, 1 Bruv. They make the absolute most out of every half opportunity.
But now, can he roar into life? Drops down Tempo, just not to try and challenge. Happy to go all the way back. Are we heading to an overtime with BSK's season on the line? Acro pops it to Tempo. Shot! Oh, and it's just stopped!
Oh, man! 2 of them couldn't get it. The third did. But kickoffs have belonged to 2 Danes, 1 Bruv all series until that moment. Pisky gets a charge down. Tempo slows it down well, showing serious composure. Their hearts will be beating up their chests right now. Acro goes for the edge. Can he get the bump on Pisky? Goes underneath him instead. Through the other. And pitches it home. 2 Danes, 1 Bruv. Get the sweep. It's brilliant from Acro.